Hey, this is Toe2 Bravo, and we're going to do a video today on something that I've been waiting for a couple days now. A couple of guys that I shoot with now have decided to build 300 Blackout AR pistols. You know, I was inspired by their recent purchases and the thought of going out to the range with and competing, everybody utilizing a AR pistol chambered in 300 Blackouts. So I got on the internet and caroused around at some of the sites for maybe some blem deals or something along those lines. I looked at Palmetto State and Hardened Arms and Moss Defense. Those are my three go-tos if I'm looking for blem products on sale. And lo and behold, Moss Defense had a blem 300 Blackout upper that was on sale for an incredible price of $169, and it came with a free floated gnarled with an N handguard, round gnarled handguard, which I thought looked pretty cool, and that's what I decided to go for, and that's what arrived today. Priority mail. Thank you, United States Postal Service. So I have previously removed it, inspected the item, so I will share it now with you guys. So let me remove the box and lay the upper on the table in all of its glory. And we will talk about it very shortly here. We will have a conversation in just a moment. So we've got some swag from Moss Defense, a business card from Moss Defense out of Charlotte, North Carolina. And what do we got here? What we have here for $169, shipping and handling was $11.15 for a grand total of $181.14. So let's talk about the specs here first, and then we'll take a gander at this upper. So what we ordered was an upper receiver made by Moss Defense, A4, forged, no T-marks. The barrel is 10.5 inches, 300 AAC Blackout, 1-in-7 twist heavy barrel H-bar, 4150 chrome moly vanadium, whatever the hell it is. The handguard is the knurled, KNURLED, 9.25 inch free float. I thought that looked pretty cool. The gas block is a .750 low profile gas block steel melanite. Gas tube is pistol length gas tube. The muzzle device is an A2 flash hider, 5/8 by 24 inch thread. I really liked that knurled handguard, that round free float handguard there. Now I'm not a big fan of the A2 muzzle device, and I'll probably replace that with something a little different, but for the time being we're good to go there with as it is, with the way it is. So we have some Moss Defense markings here on top of the upper receiver, dust cover, forward assist, forge markings. Everything looks fine, and this is a blem. I haven't found the blem yet, but then again, to be completely honest, I haven't really looked for a blem. I'm sure it's here. They said it's here, so I'm sure there's a blem somewhere. Perhaps it's on the barrel and you can't see it. I don't know. But it is an H-bar barrel, which is very nice. So we got some markings on the inside of the barrel there, but due to the lighting, you really can't see what the hell it is. Anyways, so there's our upper. So I already had a pistol lower set up for this with a SIG SB brace. Not the oldest edition, not the newest edition, somewhere in between there, but it's just fine. Mo Plus pistol grip. This is a Palmetto State Armory lower. factory Palmetto State Armory lower parts kit. And nothing really stellar there. We're going to put a Voltor BCM Gunfighter charging handle in there. With I believe that's the large extended piece there. A Vortex Spark 2 will be the optic of choice that we're going to utilize. I have a Spikes Tactical bolt carrier group that we're going to use initially. Hopefully we don't have any cycling issues, but this is a very good bolt carrier group made in the USA. Very solid built. I can't remember what I paid for this from Spikes Tactical, but I've used it in several of my pistol platforms and it has functioned just fine. And then our Magpul magazines. I've marked these previously with a tan bottom. All my 300 Blackout magazines are tan on the bottom, and I have 300 written in there, so I don't have any screw-ups when I'm shooting my 300 Blackout as well as my 5.56s on the range. Don't want any accidents, right? So here we are, and maybe we'll delve down just a little closer here and maybe look at some of these details, especially this knurled handguard. I really like that. I think that's going to be great. Now, you know, I'm not going to run any sights on this, obviously, other than the optics. So, you know, I guess that's one thing that I need to take into consideration. But this is just kind of a range fun gun is the intent here. And with this being a pistoled lower, I can always go back and forth between my 300 Blackout upper and my 5.56 upper from Hardened Arms that I can use on this lower also. So 2 guns in one. You kind of could look at it that way. So I like the way that's set up there. That mini flash can just barely past the handguard there. Oh, look, there's the cat again. She is just making a point of being as annoying as she possibly can. She's new to the house, probably within the last couple months, and she's unaware of the standards that have been put forth for the cats. So she thinks that at this point in time she can do whatever she wants. So this is Taco, and Taco will be leaving now. Goodbye, Taco. Thank you for your time. So back to the gun. We have a couple things on the table here. We have our Glock set up here with the Brownell slide with the Holosun 507C, just for kind of some background visual stuff there. So let's put this together and get a look, and then we'll go from there and just talk about some more details, perhaps maybe take some photos of some close-ups. I mean, the build on this seems extremely solid. I didn't realize I'd been talking for 10 minutes. So we'll go ahead and put our BCM charging handle in here. Our Spikes Tactical bolt carrier group. We will marry this up with our lower. See if there's any slop between these two. If there's some slop, I have a fix for that too. We do have a little slop, and ultimately that would probably mean nothing in the scheme of things. But for me, I don't have many pet peeves, but a lot of slop in the lower does drive me a little batty. So what we will do is reference our parts drawer over here and see if I have any more of these handy dandy little O-rings. And what I do with these is I put those in the rear here. I mash them down, seat them in the back there. Close that up. That seems to be the fit that we're looking for. And our slop is no longer there. Okay, so we'll put this other one away for a rainy day. So there's our basic look For our 300 Blackout AR pistol, we will go ahead and mount our Vortex Spark on there. So let's do that. Move our business card there, and our Glock Brownells combo pistol there. And there's our Vortex Spark optic. Looks really good. We will go ahead and tighten that down. So maybe that's it. Alright, so here we are, fully assembled. Our Moss Defense upper with our Palmetto State lower. So this will be our Moss Defense 300 Blackout AR pistol. Fully complete. The only thing that I can see possibly changing will be the muzzle device. Not anytime soon, but maybe perhaps somewhere in the future. Maybe I'll get something with a single chamber, double chamber break, and I think that might help things out, but who knows, it might work fine just as it is. So for the time being, I think that's how we're going to go ahead and roll it out and give it a shot. We may switch things up, who knows. Things are always subject to change, but I think overall it looks really good. We got that Vortex Spark 2 up there. Rotate her around. She's pretty sharp looking, and I really like that gnarled handguard there. That really appeals to me. So this is Toad 2 Bravo. The next step will be getting out to the range. We'll be looking for functionality and zeroing the Spark 2 to the 300 Blackout rounds so we can hit something between 50 and 300 yards. That's our intent. But initially we'll zero it at 50 yards and we'll go from there. So this is Toad 2 Bravo. I appreciate you watching, and the next time you'll see me, we'll be out at the range.